When life breaks you, God builds you stronger. There comes a moment in every soul's journey when the weight of the world feels unbearable, when your prayers seem unanswered, your dreams unreachable, and your faith almost gone. You stare at the sky, whispering, "Why me?" But what if I told you the breaking was never punishment, it was preparation? What if the storm you're cursing today is the same one shaping you into the person you were born to become? Because when life breaks you, God is not abandoning you. He is rebuilding you, stronger, wiser, unshakable. Every diamond was once coal, buried deep beneath pressure, darkness, and silence. And yet it was within that crushing weight that its brilliance was born. The same law applies to your spirit. Pain is not the opposite of purpose, it is the birthplace of it. When you are broken, you are not being destroyed, you are being designed. Think of the greats. Abraham Lincoln failed in business, lost elections, buried the woman he loved, yet he rose as the leader who saved a nation. Thomas Edison failed 10,000 times before light broke through his darkness. Nelson Mandela was imprisoned for 27 years and walked out not bitter, but better. Each one of them was broken before they became unbreakable. You see, life does not shape heroes in comfort. It forges them in chaos. It chisels them through suffering, and it polishes them with persistence. The struggle you are in today, it is not punishment, it is spiritual training. The hand of God shaping your destiny through pain you cannot yet understand.
When everything falls apart, it's not your job to understand the why. It's your job to stand anyway. Because the truth is, faith isn't real until it's tested. Courage isn't courage until fear is present. And strength isn't strength until weakness is exposed. When life breaks you, it will test your patience, your hope, your identity. You will question who you are and whether God still listens. But the silence of God does not mean the absence of God. He is working in shadows, in timing, in whispers you can't yet hear. He breaks you to rebuild your roots deeper. He hides you to prepare you for visibility. He humbles you to protect you from your own pride. When a seed breaks beneath the soil, it looks like destruction, but it's actually birth. And when your world feels like it's falling apart, maybe it's falling into place. That's when you must remember, faith is not built in answered prayers, faith is built in unanswered ones. When you choose to believe, even when it hurts, you become unstoppable. There is purpose in your pain. Pain is God's megaphone, the way He whispers, "You were made for more." It's the universe's alarm clock, shaking you out of mediocrity. Because without discomfort, we would never grow. Without suffering, we would never change. Edison once said, "I didn't fail, I just found 10,000 ways that didn't work." Do you realize the power of that mindset? Every failure, every rejection, every heartbreak, it wasn't wasted. It was a lesson in disguise. It was the blueprint of resilience being carved inside your soul. Your tears are not weakness, they're cleansing. Your exhaustion is not defeat, it's transformation. Every great vision demands a breaking point, a moment where everything in you screams to quit. But if you can breathe through that breaking, if you can whisper, "I still trust you, God," when it makes no sense, then you are crossing the line between ordinary and divine. You don't build strength by lifting feathers. You build it by lifting weight. In the same way, God doesn't build spiritual warriors in peace. He builds them in pressure. Every hardship you faced was a divine gym, training your soul for the battles your destiny requires. The weak version of you, the one that complains, fears, and doubts, must die. So the stronger version, the believer, the fighter, the visionary, can live. That's why life breaks you, not to hurt you, but to hand you your potential. Think of steel. It only gains strength after being set on fire. So when you're in the fire of failure, remember, God is tempering you for greatness. Sometimes He takes everything from you, not to punish, but to purify. He strips away what you think you need, so He can give you what you truly need. He removes people, opportunities, and comfort because they would have kept you small. Don't ask, why is this happening to me? Ask, what is this trying to teach me? The moment you shift from pain to purpose, you rise.
Every breakdown has the seed of a breakthrough. When you hit rock bottom, you find what you're truly made of and who you truly depend on. Rock bottom is sacred ground. It's where pride dies and faith is born. If God is rebuilding you, it means your old foundation couldn't carry your new blessing. He's tearing down the weak walls, your ego, your excuses, your fears, so He can rebuild you on truth, discipline, and grace. Stop mourning what you lost. Start preparing for what's coming. Because after every winter comes spring. After every storm comes sunrise. And after every breaking comes becoming. Life's greatest transformations often begin in silence. Nobody sees your struggle. Nobody applauds your tears. But heaven is watching. Every time you choose to get back up, you're testifying that faith still works. Don't let your pain make you bitter. Let it make you better. Don't let your losses define you. Let them refine you. Because God's delays are not denials. They're divine timing. There's a warrior inside you that you haven't met yet, because comfort keeps him sleeping. But when life breaks you, that warrior wakes up. He learns to walk through fear instead of running from it. He learns that discipline is not punishment, it's freedom. Your story isn't over because you failed. It's over only if you refuse to rise. Every setback you face is a setup for growth. Every scar you carry is a story of survival. Walt Disney was fired for his first job for lacking imagination. Ford went bankrupt 5 times before revolutionizing the automobile industry. Each time they fell, life broke them. But each time they rose, God built something unshakable through them. You are no different. The same divine fire that refined them burns inside you. You just have to stop running from the pain and start learning from it.
The world teaches you to chase comfort, but comfort kills potential. God teaches you to chase calling, even when it hurts. Because greatness is never born in safety. It is born in surrender. You don't need to have all the answers. You just need to trust the process. The hand that breaks you is the same hand that blesses you. The God who takes you through the storm is the same God who calms it. Maybe the reason you feel so broken is because you are being rebuilt into something that fear cannot touch. Maybe what feels like an ending is actually a new beginning, the one your destiny has been waiting for. When you finally let go of what was, you make room for what can be. That's how faith works. It's not believing when things are easy. It's believing when everything falls apart. One day, you'll look back and realize the pain that broke you was the same pain that built your wings. You'll see how every rejection, every failure, every heartbreak was divine construction. You'll see that God didn't forget you. He was fighting for you in silence. So stand tall in your storm. Lift your head when your heart is heavy, because you are not being buried, you are being planted. And what grows from this breaking will be stronger than anything that ever stood before. When life breaks you, don't curse the process. Thank the potter who's shaping your clay. He knows exactly how much pressure you can take. He knows exactly what kind of vessel he's building. A vessel that carries wisdom, compassion, and unshakable faith. You are not broken, you are becoming. You are not forgotten, you are being prepared. And when God finally lifts the curtain, the world will see what the breaking was all about. Until then, keep the faith, because life will break you, but God will always build you stronger.